Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months. Hey, Dave.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers. He's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, he put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
a lot of them, though, didn't you?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry Land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
Three terrific names. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Lillard. Jackson misses. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. A 3 from McCollum. Up again. And staying with the play, Anthony.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Winslow with it. Now guarded by Hood. And the pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Left side, Hood. Passes it to Whiteside. And a deep 3 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's the break. Here's Morant. The second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
This kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. Now, I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Just like a rematch of what happened with the Knights.
Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And it's Whiteside off the drive.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
It's 6 baskets.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Winslow against Hood. With the teardrop, and Whiteside sends it back. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
11 feet away. You can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Memphis ends up going with the new group. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams have the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
With the long frame and adequate strength, I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
The three from McCollum. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And, Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Jang. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
McCollum passes to Trent. Back to McCollum. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Unable to get that one. There's the three. They get it back. And that one's good by Clark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's McCollum with the drive. The dish to Ariza. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. 4-on-3 break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And yes, it's good. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Such an intelligent player. I love that Anderson has a sense for where to get to in transition.
Here's Whiteside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. He's got to have a body on him right away.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard...
A lot of responsibility when things go...
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for C.J. McCollum.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Winslow dishes to Morant. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Lillard.
Okay,
it's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
We're leading by 7.
Lillard picks him up. Morant passes to Brooks to the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the emphasis on mobility, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability.
Okay, good shot, Dave.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Okay, just defend Morant. Focus player,
Just
Morant.
under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. And too long on the shot. Portland trailing here. Offside Collins. Pass to Anthony. Over in the corner.
Oh,
Morant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. That shot wide open. Winslow's got his first points in this one.
Oh, man, one of the smoothest young playmakers I've seen.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No.
How, Dave? How?
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up the sleeve.
Morant with it. Working on Collins. And that one's good. Morant.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here's Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Here's Valanciunas. That shot off. Collins with some nice D.
Nice stop.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Jackson.
Oh, shot.
And it's Lillard missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Switch, Lillard.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant with it. He's guarded by Collins. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Why can't you box?
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Winslow. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And there's the pass to Carmelo. Over Clark. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
McCollum fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so
it's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Oh, come on.
Ernie, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
Why am I losing by 8? Kanina it was 1, now it's 8.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow at the small forward position.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
No good from Valanciunas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over.
Once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. The 3. Rebounded by McCollum.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far. They're not playing with much intensity.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
Passes to Valanciunas. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive way. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside. Valanciunas against Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
One of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft. Morant, wise beyond his years.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of...
Timeout for this week. Sorry. Someone messaged me. Okay. And then... wait. Sorry guys. Give me time. Okay, I'm back.
Nowhere. Under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. McCollum, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line. And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll.
And finished off by Jang.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. That free throw, good from Jang.
Well, Kevin, in the Memphis Grizzlies, playoff contenders for 7 straight seasons from 2010 to 2017. A Western Conference Finals appearance in 2013. Now a new phase as they look to rebuild this roster.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Feeds to Jones, and it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Jang. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And Chris, in the small market of Memphis, there'd been a resistance to hitting that reset button and going young.
Well, yeah, with fan attendance dropping in each of the last 4 seasons, they've reached their paid threshold. And with this team struggling, the writing was on the wall.
Clark for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Here's Lillard, and it's good for 2. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. The game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ariza. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Oh, what?
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. He's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
280 pounds. Nurkic, he's a handful to deal with at times. You got to foul him.
Good on both.
You know what? I'm going to try this lineup.
56 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wait.
And here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Clark, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And he knocks down the first one.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80. for the game.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Lillard attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
And so he hits both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Clark. He feeds it to Anderson. Here's the floater. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Whiteside dishes to Lillard. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter.
Can't even get a lead.
Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Right now, we're playing 10. We're backing down.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers.
Finally, give this.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins is out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot, and they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. He is guarded by McCollum. To the middle. It's deflected. Jackson. Good on the shot. Jackson's got his first basket. And the Blazers rely on their guard in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
What the? Whiteside, why?
Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lillard against Jones. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Another shot, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And they're able to recover. That one falls. Anderson's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Here's Lillard.
Good.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You better respect the interior game a little. When he gets deep inside, he forces the defense to
that's a miss.
And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Here's Valanciunas. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Anthony.
Anthony
with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3.
Only have a 3-point lead. Come on, guys.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas.
Give me 3
Here's
points.
Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Lillard. And it's McCollum in the corner.
Oh, finally.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Gotta like how calm McCollum is. Even in big parts of the game, you can depend on him to step his game up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Really?
Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one's on Morant.
Lillard has a scorer's mentality. He's tremendous at going strong and earning a trip to the line.
And it's tied up with that one.
Oh, no.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Now here's Morant, covered by Lillard.
Mismatch.
The fadeaway. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Okay, just relax for now.
Can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Right side inside. Guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by two. Good checked in for the Trailblazers.
Come on.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a three-point game.
Three-point game, come on.
Let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Why is he open?
Wide open look.
Oh, good.
And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the pass to Whiteside. Hood against Winslow. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Whiteside.
Whiteside, why?
Now Memphis takes it the other way. To stop the drought. Winslow's shot is off. And so Hood will bring it up to Portland. For the largest 7 points here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Oh,
this
no.
is the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 41 seconds left.
No threes.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
At the line for two.
And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5.
5-point lead. Come on.
Can't waste any time here.
And you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Close game, come on.
down low. Here's Valanciunas. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this is.
Oh! It's good from beyond the arc.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Lillard, right side. And the rejection by Jackson. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly.
We're going to overtime? Come on. I hate this.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game.
They're all tired.
And ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard attacking, and he banks in the layup. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Gotta admire the passion Lillard plays, but he knows he loves having the ball in his hands.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Anthony. Jackson misses. The Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside, finds Anthony.
Go in. Oh, come
they
on.
Get the rebound. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 15 points for Hassan Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure.
Good defense.
Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Lillard against Winslow, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Lillard, right side. It's good. Lillard's got 39.
Nice.
He has got to do a better job clogging up the rocks to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to trying to shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 6. 1:22 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Lillard comes with the double team. Pass to Morant. Shot to stop the run. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a Ja Morant special. Ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Oh, what a time to turn it over. If this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
Dishes to Valanciunas. Looking to end his cold spell.
Good block.
But they recover it.
Never mind.
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He gets the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Don't shoot a 3.
To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. Yes. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nice
rebound.
Valanciunas hits them both. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
The feed to Whiteside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 2. 26 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Gonna be Nurkic.
Now here's Morant, covered by Lillard. Now Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Jackson trying to break free. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that
okay, shoots their free throws.
That's the enemy in this situation.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point
One
lead.
more free throw, one more free throw.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here. And he just put the game to bed.
Oh,
knocks down the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Whatever we do, don't shoot the 3.
Get about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
And so the big one by Portland in a tight game. They escape with a victory, although they need an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Nice.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber.
Let's look at the stats. You look at Damian Lillard right now. He has 43. Wow. Oh my. Then, yeah. It's actually a good game, but can't shoot threes. I mean, we got no threes when we just shot in the paint. Man, this is a tough game.